Joe Garcia here. I'm here in beautiful Rimini, Italy. And my wife and I were just walking down the beautiful beach here. You got to really take a look at this incredible beach. Pan around, Margaret. Well, Margaret and I are, enjoying the lifestyle here. Walking down the beach. I wanted to share a story. We're here for an event that we're doing tomorrow. I'm going to be one of the main speakers tomorrow. And just a few short years ago, I couldn't even fathom myself up in front of the room. You see, my biggest fear was public speaking, not unlike a lot of you out there. And one of my earlier mentors had shared with me in the early days, when I started in network marketing, I started very fast. My name was starting to go and talked about around the company that I was with. And, I started getting people asking me to do presentations for them. And I started always turning them down. And my mentor had come up to me and shared with me, Joe, if you really want to play in the big leagues, you've got to be in front of the room. The person with the pen will always make the most amount of money. And I spent most of my time in the early years trying to avoid that until I started understanding that I needed to do that. So one day I got asked by one of my local leaders in Toronto for me to do a presentation. I knew there would be several hundred people in the room that week. And as soon as I hung up the phone with him, fear started setting in. The fear of me failing, fear of people telling me that I wasn't good enough, fear of people talking about my back, fear of failure. All this negative self-talk started getting to me. And the closer the date that I was supposed to do this presentation, the more I didn't want to do it. And on that day, I decided I was going to call this gentleman up and I was going to give him this excuse that I wasn't going to do that presentation. As soon as I hung up the phone, that was actually my worst day in my network marketing career. You see, I let my fears overcome my dreams. My fears are much greater than my dreams. And I made a commitment that day that I was never going to do that again. I was going to tackle my fears. So public speaking being my greatest fear, I decided to go up and do it. I was terrible the first time. The second time I started getting a little better. Third time a little better. And through the repetition of skill, which is the mother of skill, I started getting better and better and better and better. And fast forward a number of years later, I'm up on stage tomorrow in Rimini, Italy. Beautiful Rimini, Italy. You've got to take a look at this beach again, Margaret. Pan around. Gorgeous, gorgeous view. Sun is coming down. And I'm up on stage tomorrow training the people here in Europe to understand what it takes to be a top achiever. So be like myself. Go out and be in front of that room. Go on your conference calls. Host those conference calls. Take baby steps. And believe me, over time, you get in front of the room, the person with the pen will always make the most amount of money. When your dreams are greater than your fears, you can accomplish great things. Be just like Margaret and I, enjoying this great lifestyle here in Italy, Rimini, Italy. God bless. Take care.